All right, what's good, Wisdom family? I got a couple of stories I want to go over with y'all in this afternoon, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe. Look like Julio Foolio got in a situation down in Jacksonville, man. I ain't for sure what the actual details is behind this, besides what the charges is. This story is lightweight trending on Instagram right now through the hip hop blogs. Apparently, 12 tried to blurt cousin. He kept going and took off. Now, this comes after the backdrop of the situation that happened to him in South Carolina, where an individual from Jacksonville was in the crowd and apparently said that he got down on Cuz over some stuff that he said about his cousin. Anyway, at the end of the day, I'm not sure how he was riding, what he had, what he didn't have, or what his reasons was for going on a race, but they eventually caught up to him and locked him up. Now, this happened yesterday around 8:37, and it says that at this time there is no bond for him, and they also don't have another court date for him at this time. Now, I'm sure they'll come up with a court date for Cuz real soon. He'll probably go to an arraignment, and possibly at this arraignment, he'll get some type of bond, and we'll see if Julio Foolio is able to post that bond and get up out. I don't think his bond is going to be that high, considering what they're saying, they pressing him about. It's like fleeing and attempting to elude 12 after order to stop. So I don't think the bond on that is going to be too high. If they're holding him, then there potentially could be other things that they may end up bringing up at a later time. But at this particular time, he's still in that jam. He's still at the sheriff's department in their custody. So if any other news come out of this, I'll bring it to y'all, But at this particular time, like I said, he's still in that jam. Another story from yesterday is this viral situation with T.I. Now, T.I. got into it with a comedian from South Central. Her name is She's Lauren, and T.I. really went off because she brought up a situation that he was accused of doing several years ago. Now, according to this caption by the Neighborhood Talk, T.I. goes off on comedian who joked about his and Tiny's situation where somebody accused him of some things. And he started to go in on the comedian. Now, I'm not going to play, the audio from that. T.I. was very, very upset about it in his own type of way. Y'all know T.I. used a bunch of big words trying to, get his point across and basically saying he's never been, charged with nothing, or, there's no truth to these allegations. He been trying to do a stand-up thing, and at the end of the day, it kind of was looking a little Will Smithish. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? But, she came out and she told her side of the story and told everything that happened. She says, really, this was the first time that she's ever even brought that thing up, and she really didn't have an issue with Tipster before that. Now, I got another blogger who actually says that there was some jokes about T.I. in the past. Now, he also was accused of calling her out of his name, right? Now, he's saying that he didn't call her out of her name or whatever. He's saying that, if anybody found any video of her or can prove that he did, he would bet $1 million on it. Well, people show proof that he did. You know what I mean? So that never came out, but he did write this afterwards. He said, I've said from the entrance into the world of comedy that I intend to use my light to shine on others, to bring awareness to those who have love and respect for the art form. In the spirit of that, everyone I like to introduce you to, she's Lauren K. She's a young and upcoming comic on the scene in Atlanta. Check her out. She's a young woman fighting to use her voice for laughter, and I understand that may take us down dark roads at some time, but there's always an opportunity to find a beacon of light and produce a positive outcome. As I say all the time, all ships rise with the high tide. Now, he went on to try to make it like, she could use this moment. He said fame and notoriety she receives for good, but he was basically trying to say clout. And then he would go on to wish her the best or whatever, whatnot, blah, 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 and say it, love and respect. Homegirl wants her money, though. You know what I mean? She definitely said that she wanted her bread. Now, with that being said, the original person who actually came out, Sabrina Peterson, and brought all of this to light about these, accusations against T.I. and Tiny, she actually got in the comment section and commented on this and just talked about, if the footage wasn't available, that the things that T.I. was trying to deflect from would have cost Homegirl her career. She also used the words love and light. As well as she said that the video reminded her of something so familiar with the tipster, man. I don't know, man. I feel like T.I. is, trying to get his foot in the door of comedy. And it seems as if, though, because comedy is touchy, comedy always goes at, real life situations, especially when we talk about somebody roasting somebody, right? So it looks like he couldn't handle the roast that well, even though she brought up a real situation. Hey, it is what it is. You go back at her and, you do your thing. Not like him. He took it too serious. And yet again, we got another person like getting offended, and somebody who's known in the industry getting offended and making a big scene over comedy, man. I guess this is a new trend. I guess this is the new thing. I know a lot of comedy clubs are saying that they're not gonna put up with this type of stuff, as well as people that was in the audience and the comedian said T.I. was heckling her from the crowd. It's definitely weird. I've really been looking at T.I. differently the last few years. It kind of seems like since his music career lost steam, he's been having trouble finding his identity or his place in the entertainment industry. Now, I know T.I. does have a lot of things going on as far as business ventures outside of entertainment, which is dope. So I'm not saying like T.I. is like broke or not making money or nothing like that. I'm just saying it seems like he's having a hard time finding himself, like life after music. He went on a big rant about why he should have been able to go up against 50. He kind of backed down from some things that he had said towards Whack 100 after Whack 100 called him out. He tried to call Big U and get Big U to squash it or whatnot. So it's been a lot of things that T.I. been doing and been accused of, as well as participating in, like his whole political agenda down there. I mean, it's just a whole lot of things that's been really like, I've been just looking at T.I. kind of sideways for a minute now. But get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all thinking about this. I'm Mighty the Ruler. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you get notified each and every time I upload new content.